Are you struggling with your backing and being proficient at it? Well, if so, stick around to the end of this video and I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to improve your backing abilities. Before we get into that, I want to show you a short clip of where I delivered to this morning in Albuquerque, New Mexico, because I was talking to the forklift operator and he said he gets a lot of drivers that come in there that say they can't back in there. You know, the driveway's too tight, or the trailer's too wide, or there's not enough room. And I'm not the best backing person in the world, by any means, but I can get it in there, and if I can do it, so can you. So watch this clip. I'm going to fast forward it, but you'll still get the idea of what's going on. Then I'll get into the 5 tips to help you be more proficient in your backing. I know that video wasn't the greatest, but it gives you some kind of idea of where I was backing into. It's an alleyway. It's about the size of 1.5. It's about as wide as 1.5 trucks. So you can get in there. It's got a tree and a power pole on one side, and a set of pipes sticking out of the ground on the other. So it's not too bad. Well, let's get into the 5 tips on how to improve your backing. Tip number 1. Don't be afraid to get out and look. You can get out and look 5, 10, 15 times if you need to. You're not taking your skills test anymore, so get out and look. If you have to move back 2 feet, get out, check, make sure you're not going to hit anything, see what you need to do with the steering wheel next, and do it. Yeah, you might piss somebody off. They might honk their horn at you, but so what? In the grand scheme of things, the guy you're backing in next to would much rather you get out and look than wind up hitting his trailer. It's a lot less headache. Just get out and look. Tip number 2, don't be afraid to pull forward. You know, same thing. You're not taking your skills test anymore. If you have to pull forward 7 times, 8 times, go ahead. I pulled into parking lots and messed up my setup, and Austin powered it into there. You know, 15 pull-ups, 16 pull-ups, and eventually I got in where I needed to be. Don't be afraid to have to pull up. It's no big deal. You know, it doesn't make you any less of a truck driver. You're just doing what you got to do to get in the spot. Tip number 3, ask for help. You know, if you see a driver walking by you, or you're at a shipper and receiver, and the forklift guy comes out and says, okay, I need you to park over there, say, oh, I'll try, but can you spot me? If you have a good attitude, you know, and you're sincere about it, 9 times out of 10, somebody will come out and help you. Again, they'd rather help you than you hit something. But you got to have the right attitude. Don't come in there arrogant. Well, I can't do it, so you need to show me how to do it, or you need to get me in there. That's not going to get you anywhere. So, be polite and just ask, hey, can you help me get in there? You know, can you watch my back for me, make sure I don't hit anything? Tip number 4. Tip number 4 goes along with tip number 2, and it's don't overcorrect if you screw up. So let's say you're backing up, you mean to turn the wheel to the right, but you accidentally turn it to the left. Then you stop. Just stop. Leave the wheel where it's at. Pull forward that 5 or 6 feet or whatever it was you just moved, and then go back and turn the wheel the way you want it to go. You know, a lot of people, that's where they mess up, is they mean to turn the wheel to the right, so they turn it one turn to the left, and then they go, oh crap, no, I needed to go the other way, so they turn it all the way to the right. Well, you're already going the wrong way. Just pull forward, keep the wheel where it's at when you mess up, and then just pull forward that little bit. Straighten the wheel back out and do what you need to do. That'll help you out a lot. Finally, tip number 5. practice. Practice, 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 practice. The more backing you do, the better you're going to get at it. And I don't mean go out there and try to find the hardest parking spot in the truck stop to get into either. If you pull in to do a 30-minute break, instead of hitting that pull through you just seen, go find that straight line back. Try pulling in there. Yeah, it might take you 5 minutes to get in there, but so what? At least you're backing. The more practice you get with backing, the better off you're going to be. You know, if you're going to do a bathroom break, you're only going to be there for 5 minutes. Instead of hitting the fuel island, go find an easy straight line back and just back in. The easier spots you hit, the more you do it, it's going to build your confidence a little bit at a time. And when you get to that hard spot, it's the middle of the night, there's nowhere else to park, you're going to have that little bit of edge to get into that spot. I hope you liked this video. If you got any value out of it, go ahead and subscribe, turn the notifications on, and keep an eye out for more videos like this from me. Be safe, be courteous, and be professional. Have a great day.